Have you ever wondered what the day in the life of a healthcare consultant actually looks like? You might have heard that healthcare consultants can actually help practices and med spas streamline operations, increase their revenue, improve their overall profits, and improve their patient experiences. But what does that actually look like in real life? Today, I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes look of what a typical day looks like for me as a healthcare consultant. From morning meetings and business audits, to client strategy sessions, or even on-site practice visits. And one of the best things that I love about my job is that every day is totally different. Now let's get this day started. First thing I do is I get up, I get ready, and I make myself coffee. Then I make sure I make my daughter breakfast, I get her backpack ready, and I take her to school. I do try to go to the gym once a week and play tennis once a week. Obviously, I'd like to go more, but real life, it doesn't really happen, and I'm trying to be honest with you here. So once I'm back from the gym, if I go that day, I go through my hundreds of emails, I get rid of all the junk ones first, and then I go back through the important ones and answer those. Once I've gotten caught up and responded to all my emails, I work on writing my script and filming my video for my YouTube channel if it's a Monday or a Tuesday. The videos typically get filmed on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and then I send it to my editing guy and he edits it for me. Then I like to set priorities for the day. This includes preparing for meetings, my on-site visits, and my strategy sessions. Then I like to work on reviewing where I am with each client for the week. I create a to-do list for the week for each client that I'm working with. This is going to include working on financial reports, analyzing data, looking at operational metrics, and looking into additional revenue streams for certain practices. I also look at identifying red flags like decreasing revenue, decreasing patient loads, looking at high no-show rates, figuring out denial rates, and then I like to find solutions to present to the clinics. Now, when I have a client strategy session or virtual meeting, it's go time. These sessions are where I sit down, either on the phone, virtually, or go in person to an in-person meeting, and we dig in deep to the health of their business. We're looking at everything from financials to patient retention to their marketing strategies. I'm identifying bottlenecks, what's slowing them down operationally, or even draining their revenue. Now, once we know the problem, we can move fast. I create a clear and immediate action plan. For example, if I have a client who's struggling with low patient retention rate, we might build out a membership program or create better processes for appointment reminders, or maybe even map out a follow-up strategy to keep patients coming back. We're also going to take a hard look at their marketing and their online presence. That means auditing their Google reviews, their social media engagement, and their patient acquisition funnel from first click to first visit. Now, when we're on site with a client, that's really when we get to see the practice in action. A lot of what we cover is similar to our online calls, but being there in person gives us a whole new perspective. We're able to observe patient flow, see how efficient and welcoming their front desk person is, and really understand the overall patient experience as it happens. It also gives us a chance to spot missed revenue opportunities. Things like not offering skincare after their med spa treatment, or forgetting to rebook a patient for their next visit. There's really just something powerful about seeing the day-to-day live. It really helps us fine-tune the strategy with even more precision. Oh, and I almost forgot to talk about lunch, which is exactly what happens most of the days. I usually don't even grab lunch till about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And honestly, some days I'm in such a rush that it's just easier to go grab like a protein shake and keep it moving. So in the afternoons, if I don't have a client meeting, I'm usually working behind the scenes with my assistants. We use this time to review and approve upcoming social media posts and emails and anything else that we're planning to put out. It's also about keeping the messaging consistent and making sure everything aligns with the brand. We also go over any questions or concerns she has for me, whether it's about project timelines, client updates or projects, or just internal tasks that need my approval. It's really a mix of creative review and team check-in, and it really helps keep things running smoothly. When you run a small boutique consulting company, you really do have to wear all the hats. 1 minute, I'm the CEO making really big picture decisions. Next, I might be reviewing marketing content, strategizing for clients, recruiting new clients, or jumping in to solve day-to-day issues. It really is a lot, but it means I get to stay really involved in every part of the business, which I actually love for now. And that's really the heart of it, juggling multiple roles to keep my business and my clients' practice moving forward. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to one thing: helping my private practices and my med spas succeed. Now, if you're thinking about hiring a healthcare consultant for your practice, hold up, watch this next video first. I break down the 5 signs you might not be ready for a healthcare consultant, and also how to know when the timing's right. You'll save time and money and set yourself up for success by making sure you're truly ready to get the most out of your consultant. But if you do know that you're ready for a consultant, click the link in the description and book a free one-on-one call with me. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.